Welcome to my channel Generations View. Students, we will learn today history of India, ancient India, time period. We will learn today mainly from 73,000 BC to 300 BC, and in this time period we will try to consume roughly what has happened in this period. According to consensus in modern genetics, anatomically, modern humans first arrived on the Indian subcontinent from Africa between 73,000 and 55,000 years ago. So, modern humans first arrived in India from Africa 73,000 to 55,000 years ago. Sedentariness, which involves the transition from foraging to farming and pastoralism, began in South Asia around 7000 BCE. These changes from sedentarism to pastoralism and foraging or to farming began in 7000 BCE, means 7000 years ago. From today, it is 9000 years ago, 7000 before Christ, in South Asia, that is India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, in this area, 7000 years ago, people started to farming, pastoralism, etc. And this can be seen in at the site of Mehergarh. Its presence can be documented with evidence of domestication of wheat and barley, rapidly followed by that of goats, sheep, and cattle. Now, at present, Mehergarh is in Pakistan, and at that site, we can document and see that there is trace of wheat, barley, and goats, sheep, and cattle has been found, and it is about 7000 BCE. By 4500 BCE, such settled life had increasingly spread and began to gradually evolve into the Indus Valley civilization, which we have heard. Indus Valley civilization. This civilization grew in that area around to 2500 BC to 1900 BC, which was contemporaneous with ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. This civilization flourished between 2500 BC and 1900 BC in present day Pakistan and northwestern India, and was noted for its urban planning, baked brick houses, elaborate drainage, and water supply. Indus Valley civilization was modern, very modern at that time. They used brick house, drainage system, and water supply to every household. We can see in the map the Indus Valley civilization. This is in northern India. Now, many of that site is in Pakistan, and few are in India's Gujarat, and in Himachal Pradesh, Haryana. At that side, in the map, we can see this different site of Harappa, Mohenjo-daro. Uh, they now Rakhi Gadi is in India, Dhola in India. It is in Gujarat actually. Vedic period. Indo-Aryan tribes moved into the Punjab from Central Asia. in several waves of migration. The Vedic period, that is 1500 BCE to 500 BCE, was marked by the composition of their large collections of hymns called Vedas. In Vedas, we can from Vedas we can learn that they have arrived in India in this period, and their life, cultural life, we can understand their hymns from their hymns, that is Veda. Their Varna system, which evolved into the caste system, consisted of a hierarchy of priests, warrior, free peasants, and servants. They have created a caste system. In that hierarchy, on top of the hierarchy, there was priest, and second top was warriors, khatriyo, and that third one was free peasants, and the fourth one was servants. Ending of Vedic period. The composition of Vedic text ended around 600 BCE when a new interregional culture arose. Around 600 BC, this Vedic text was ended and interregional culture arose. Then small chieftaincies, that is Janapadas, were consolidated into larger states, Mahajanapadas. Mahajanapadas was created at this time. A second urbanization took place, which came with the rise of new ascetic movements and religious concepts in Greater Magadha, including the rise of Jainism and Buddhism. These opposed the growing influence of Brahmanism. And at this time Magad was created. Mahajanapadas, these uh, gradually a state was being created, and the religious movement like Jainism and Buddhism was also arose to oppose the caste or hierarchy system in society, mainly to oppose the Brahman, who are only allowed to worship the god, and they are on the top of the society to defend, to oppose this. Jainism and Buddhism was evolved uh, at this period of time. And they say this was around 400, 500 to 300 BC. Magadha. Chandragupta Maurya, with the guidance of Acharya Chanakya, succeeded in overthrowing the Nanda Empire and established the first great empire in ancient India, the Maurya Empire. Chandragupta Maurya, with the help of Chanakya, succeeded overthrowing the Nanda Empire and established Maurya Empire. Most of the Indian subcontinent was conquered by the Maurya Empire during the 4th and 3rd centuries BC. That is from 400 BC to 300 BC. Most of the subcontinent were under Maurya Empire from Pakistan to Bangladesh modern day. All over Indian subcontinent were under mm, almost all over Indian subcontinent were under Maurya rule. From the 3rd century BC onwards, Prakrit and Pali literature in the north and Tamil Sangam literature in southern India started to flourish. Thanks for watching. We will meet soon in the next class where we will discuss prehistoric period in details. Thank you. Thank you for watching.